and welcome to Make in India, a new deal for defence. I'm Shireen Bhan. The Modi government's push for more indigenous defence manufacturing is attracting new players. But for established players like Bengaluru-based Alpha Design Technologies, it's a clarion call to innovate. Purnima Murli reports the company, which has been helping the Indian Army shoot straight even in the dark for over a decade, now plans to use its expertise to make a name for itself in precision equipment like shoulder-fired missiles and fighter aircraft.
That's Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar watching as Alpha Design Technologies signed an $80 million agreement with Elbit Elop of Israel at the Aero India show in February this year. This deal will have the 11-year-old Alpha Design Technologies manufacturing thermal imager fire control systems over the next 3 years. That's precision equipment that provides automatic firing capabilities on static during the day and night.
This is a thermal imaging fire control system used on T-72 tanks. This provides a 24-hour fighting capability. Interestingly, this can fire at moving targets in the battlefield. The company has so far supplied 400 subsystems to Israeli-based Elbit, and this system will get integrated with other subsystems and in turn supplied to the Indian Army.
Alpha Design Technologies is not new to this area of defence equipment. For the last 10 years, every time the Indian Army takes down an enemy unit in a nighttime skirmish is thanks to this company. ADT cut its teeth in the defence business by helping India's border forces deal with intruders in the night with its optoelectronic and thermal sight machines. Today, it supplies a wide range of similar or related equipment backed by homegrown research and development to many branches of India's defence forces, including the Indian Army, the Indian Air Force and paramilitary forces. So, it's no surprise that its biggest client is the Ministry of Defence. So far, ADT has bagged orders worth over 500 crore rupees and delivered products worth around 230 crore rupees.
I am inside the BMP-2 simulator. This is primarily used to train the gunner and the commander who will play vital roles in combat situations. This can simulate an entire battlefield including the enemy tanks. The company has bagged an order for 50 crore rupees from the Ministry of Defence and will soon supply 57 such units.
The biggest client, of course, is MOD, and in MOD particularly oriented towards Army and Air Force. Navy, we haven't gone into that big extent, though we do small work for them. That is because we felt that Army requires quite a large number of equipment because the strength is large. Air Force also is something in quantities wise it is large. So we concentrated on these two fields. Of course, Army means I also include the border security force. So that's how we expanded, and even today our clientage is this in the country.
Its repertoire of products now extends beyond just optoelectronic systems, communication systems and simulators.
Behind me is the Missile Launch Detection System Assembly Unit. This is primarily used to detect shoulder-fire missiles using UV sensor technology. Alpha has so far delivered 438 miles to Bharat Electronics for the Cheetah helicopter, which is used by the Indian Army. The company is all set to produce similar quantities for the Mi-17, which will be used by the Indian Air Force.
Being a 230 crore rupee company with an order book in excess of 1,400 crore rupees, Alpha works closely with electronic and defence bellwethers HAL, BEL and DRDO. With DRDO, the company has orders worth 10 crore rupees for over 40 subsystems, each in various stages of development, and plans to take this order book value to as high as 100 to 200 crore rupees. With HAL, it manufactures aircraft structures, and this alone gives it 100 crore rupees in revenues.
Alpha Design Technologies has not only transformed itself from being a supplier of optronics for the defence forces, but has also entered the league of companies that has capabilities to manufacture subsystems for the defence PSUs like HAL, BEL and DRDO. Now, after the break, we look at how Alpha Design has emerged as one of the few companies in the private sector to venture into the aerospace segment. Stay tuned, you're watching Make in India, a new deal for defence.